Togiak is a small village in the south of Alaska. It lies north of Togiak Bay and southwest of Anchorage. You cannot drive to Togiak. This is a very remote place, and it takes a couple of airplane rides to get there. About 800 people live in this rural community. This village is mostly made up of 2 Native American families, and the people here are very close. In this part of Alaska, you can have nearly 20 hours of sunlight in a summer day and close to 17 hours of complete darkness in the winter months. Chad and Liz arrived here straight out of college. They came with the goal to plant a church. Can you imagine leaving your family and friends to go to a completely strange place? Well, what they didn't know is that God had already started to pave the way for them. Chad's grandmother had built a very strong relationship with the people of this community many years ago. Although Chad and Liz would have a rocky road ahead, they were warm welcomed by some who remembered their grandma's dedicated work. Chad is an Inuit Aleut, and he understands the way of life in this region of Alaska. Like many of the men in this village, he is a fisherman. Chad is connecting with his roots as he meets the people of Togiak, inviting them to study the Bible and get baptized. Before long, Pioneer Chad and Liz realized God had a special work for them here. They were called to specially minister to God's little ones. Besides their work as teachers at the local school, they extend their ministry beyond school gates, all the way into the church facility.
The kids are the future. And I said, Lord, if you've given my wife and I a gift to love these kids like you love us, we're going to do it.
The kids love to hear Bible stories, play games, and experience the love of Jesus firsthand through the ministry of Chad and Liz.
We're here for them, but it's like God's love is known here. They want to be here every day. They'll come and knock on the door.
The kids simply love it here. They often come with the excuse to get a drink of water or use the church's bathroom, but really, they want to visit Chad and Liz, spend time and eat a special meal together.
We love you, we thank you, may we all say Amen!
While summer days are warm and exciting, winter days bring a challenge. The sun rises about 10 in the morning and sets around 5 p.m. It's difficult for anyone to focus on healthy activities and avoid common problems such as drug abuse, drinking, smoking, and even overeating as people grow depressed for lack of options. But even in the winter, the children have a place at the church to learn and sing Christian songs.
Never in my life have I seen a church where kids bring themselves. It's changed me. It's told me that when the love of God is what it's supposed to be in the church, unconditionally, no bias, no judgment, that kids can see that at such a young age, and it'll inspire them to the point where they'll bring themselves. And they want it.
Chad and Liz continue to focus on the kids of this community, but they never forget that there are others who are also hungering for the love of Jesus. On a daily basis, Chad uses the VHF radio frequency to spiritually feed hungry souls.
I'll turn on the VHF radio, and it's channel 68, so pretty much all of Togiak is in this network through VHF channel 68 on that frequency.
Afternoon, Togiak. This is Pastor Chad Angson of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and it is about 4 minutes till 3 o'clock. It is the 15th of July, Tuesday, and it is time for the reading of the day.
And now I'll tell them what that verse means to us, what it means to us personally, and why, and how it applies to our lives, and how we can use that verse in our daily lives.
God is using Pioneer Chad and his wife Liz to touch Inuit people like Chad who can connect with them through their ancestry, but most importantly, through the love they communicate from God. Please participate in this important mission right where you are, among your people and your friends. God can use you to communicate love to a world in need. Please also pray for Pioneer Chad and Liz as they do their part to share the hope of Jesus.